Here's a secret. Good marketers are lazy. Seriously, I use the waterhole analogy. Lions in the Serengeti don't wander around looking for prey and pounce on them individually. Ideally, they wait for the prey to come to them. And I'm not talking about you going and eating people necessarily. I'm just saying that as a marketer, if I wish to deliver my message to a group of people, I can try and go find those people one by one, or I could try and find a group that's already self-assembled. Again, think about communities. Those could be hobbyists, parents groups, alumni networks, something that's already self-assembled and they share an interest. And if that interest is along the lines of what you desire to pitch to them, well, your work is done. But let's take a look at the clips. Building awareness through community. As human beings, we like to be around folks who share our interests. This is why clubs and teams and hobbyist groups and other social organizations come into being. As marketers, these social groups are the watering holes for your buffalo, a natural point of congregation of similar purchasing prospects. So how can you market efficiently? Well, instead of hunting for prospects one by one, find a group of prospects, similar prospects, and earn the right to take some of that group's time to market to them. How can you earn that right? Well, you can earn that right by buying it. For example, paying for that social group's food at a meeting or offering meeting space to the social group for free, effectively offering to sponsor an event. By purchasing their time, you then have some right to market to them, to take some of their time to attempt to convey a message in return. You can earn the group's time by being useful, offering to speak or effectively entertain them on a topic of interest to the group. Remember, this is a topic of interest to them, not necessarily to you, although ideally your message would weave into it. For example, one former class member ran an elder care business, and they would routinely set up seminars at local health clubs that catered to middle-aged and older people on exercises for fall prevention. You can see how it's a topic that benefits both sides. Remember, the social group doesn't actually have to be a physical group. An online community who shares an interest will also value expertise or favored treatment. For instance, 10% off if you show your club card or mention this group. As an example, just look at this class. The principles remain the same in both situations. Offer value, ask for some opportunity to do education in exchange, marketing education, and if you're persuasive, ask that group to pass on the message, and we're going back to word of mouth here, and repeat this process with other socially related groups. Hey folks, we're back. So I hope my watering hole analogy is more apropos and understood now. But again, the point is pretty straightforward. Find groups of people who've already self-assembled. If the thing they share in common is the thing that makes them a prospect for your message, well, your work is done for you. So go find those groups and sponsor them or otherwise get into them as necessary in a way that they'd be willing to listen, again, trading something, willing to listen to your message. But let's talk about this in class.